So good day, everyone. So this is our presentation for our semifinal examination, and let's proceed to our thesis. Knowledge and inquiry on it has many channels to consider, such as an empirical sense, reason, dialogue, sense making, and the like. It is not enough through academic, for example, this since there are accepted kinds of development when it comes to knowledge.
To add, let us borrow the view of von Hildebrand in this state. So, in his written work, What is Philosophy? There stated that knowledge is not just only limited to the externality of the thing or an object of knowing, but rather man can know the essence or the internal of an object of knowing. Because in knowing, man does not only rely on sense perception that gives a posteriori knowledge. For a real life illustration, the stone casts itself as something that is round and heavy. A person a person lifts it and the gravity of it pulls him down, but it is inanimate. So that thing, the stone, it did not tell him that the stone in itself is heavy. Though the stone has no mouth to tell that he is heavy, it is the cognizance. It appears. There is also the need of a presence of a perceiver. So a subject knower, a perceiver, and the object to be known. So that could be in this state. So may we now proceed with Mr. Mahunyag.
So the second main point, which is from Cyber's perceptive transcendence of knowledge. So things exist in themselves, and man is able to transcend and grasp the essences of those through his senses and capacity for cognition. So, like for instance, me and my friend are always spending time together, but my knowledge about him is not just a creation of my mind because he exists independently from me. And I have gained that knowledge in my encounters with him. And to have knowledge about him is to grasp his essence. Is not impossible for the reason that he is showing himself to me, and I have senses and ability for cognition. So for the third main point, so man's knowledge of others is not subjective or merely creation of his mind, but rather man can understand and know others as the way they are through empathy, which is an intellectual process. So for instance, in attending Sunday masses in cathedral church, I often see people with disabilities and those who suffered from diseases begging for help. So there is something that pulls me to give something to them. So I wanted to help not because of my own interpretation about their situation, but I wanted to help because I understand and I know the way they are. And that's all for my part.
So for our theme insight about knowledge and truth. So knowledge is complex and thus changes through times. It is the unfolding of things over and over. In other words, it does not limit with a reason nor mere experience, but on acknowledging things outside or in front of a consciousness as well. So it continues to flourish and man is going with the object as an idea. So in conclusion, in today's society, it is vital to seek the knowledge of what is good and to also understand yourself and how your actions affect the world around you. Knowledge and experience can lead us to being insightful, and being insightful can lead to virtue, which in turn can lead to happiness. And that would be all for our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.